Okay, Swedish summer is one of the best thing I know ever. It's just a magic year. It's like, it's so, I don't know, I cannot explain how the feeling is. You have to be there to have the feelings about Swedish summer. But what you have to do if you go someday to Sweden is have strawberries and lingonberry. And this is very famous to do in Sweden. It's very common. And you put your lingonberry at the straw, and then you eat like or how do you say it?
Like a peasant.
Shish kebab. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's just wonderful. And this is where you have to jump over 13 times to wish something is gonna be true. And it's just so Swedish to do that. And Sweden is surrounded by water, so you just have to take a swim at the summer. Nobody cares in Sweden if it's cold or warm. I mean, you just jump out and just swim. But it's not so cold. What I was thinking about Alaska, I don't think it's so cold water there. I don't know, but it's just what I have to do. And this is Gothenburg. And
how did you say it earlier? How do you
Göteborg. Göteborg. And this is where I live. It's not Stockholm. This is the second largest city in Sweden. And yeah, we are about like 1 million people, a bit less, but about 1 million people in Gothenburg. And in whole Sweden we are 10 millions, about 10, 9. So yeah, so it's a big city. It's really beautiful where I live. Yes. And now we are at autumn. So I want you to repeat again. Höst.
Höst.
Awesome. Yes. And every year at autumn we have election. It's for 4th year. And what is, like I told you before, it's like the king doesn't rule the country. So we have the parliament in Sweden, and they actually have their meetings here. And it's actually, this building is actually in island, a small island, mid in Stockholm. And like you can see here, this is where the king has his palace. Like I showed you before. This is the palace, and this is where they have their elections and meetings. And yeah.
What about the rose?
The rose, it stands for socialist, because Sweden is a socialist country. So it's why I have this rose here. Yes. And oh, I forgot. This year actually we had an election, which I think it went good. Yeah, kanelbulledagen, which is cinnamon rolls day. And why? Actually, it was funny because this year I missed that day, but not because my host mom actually made. She didn't even know she made cinnamon exactly that day, which I think is very ironic. I'm serious. It was really fun. And why I have a cow here? It's because you have to have, with cinnamon rolls, you have to have milk. And I'm sorry guys, but I don't have any milk here because it's a beautiful carpet. But I have some cinnamon here for you guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
And we celebrate this every year. It's just what we do in Sweden. In school they give us free cinnamon rolls. Yeah.
What day? Or September, October, November?
It's September, in September. Yes. And Halloween.
Yum.
Oh, yes. We celebrate, like you guys, Halloween. We got it from Britain, like you too. And why I have eggs here, it's because we in Sweden are actually honest. If we say trick or treat, if they don't give us treat, we give them treat. So we threw eggs at the windows. We don't care if the cops come. But I mean, it's just so fun to be chased. It's really fun. It's really fun, and yeah. But it's not so big as here in America. But I do it every year. It's so fun. Yes, the 1st of November we had Dead People's Day. Or we call it in Sweden Alla helgona. You can try to say that if you want. Yeah, it's the like I said, it's the Dead People's Day, and it's actually really wonderful because we go to the graveyard to like just take a candle to them, and I mean it's so beautiful because when you come to the graveyard, everybody, it's like everywhere in every grave you see a candle, and it's so beautiful. It's amazing. So I just like it a lot. But it's just sad day. I mean, my family go every year to church that day, so. Yes. And I want you to guess who lives here. No, it's me. I'm just kidding. No, no, yeah, you're right. People are stocking. Yes, and
The horse gave it away.
yeah, and this is Pippi Longstocking though, and we say Pippi Longström in Swedish. You can try to say yes, the original name. Yes.
Does Longström mean a long stocking?
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to try, I don't know, Pippi Longström.
Longström.
Yeah, good. Yes, and it was Astrid Lindgren who made this creature, and she actually died 2002, and she was an amazing woman, and she made so many stories to, not just to like her daughter, like it was with Pippi Longstocking first in the beginning, was just to her daughter, but then she made it to every child in the whole Sweden, and then it comes to the rest of the world, which I think she's amazing. And my dad wanted to like visit her, take me and my brothers to her, but then 2002 she died, and my dad was really sad, and but Astrid Lindgren is still alive. I mean, the books, everything. So I think it's amazing. Yes. And now we're going to winter. So I want you to say winter.
Winter.
Awesome. And yes, here. One thing we celebrate a lot in Sweden, it's so huge, it's Santa Lucia. And we have so many legends in Sweden, so I don't know which I should believe in. But the main thing is that she died, she was killed by her belief in Jesus. And it's the main thing, and it's really huge in Sweden, and this is what she has like with her. It's like clementines, pepparkakor, and like we say bullar, something to drink. Yes, and we have it in school and even television and stuff, so it's really big. Then we have pepparkakor, which we just have it's just a culture we have in Sweden. We have to have pepparkakor at Christmas, and me and my family did not this house, but we did a pepparkakor house, and it's really nice. It's just a family thing to do a house together. Yes. And then we celebrate actually the Swedish Christmas at 24th of December, and this is how you say Happy Christmas. No, Happy Christmas. Yeah, Good Jul.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah, we celebrate the 24th and just with family and stuff. And here's my brother with my grandma, and here's a Christmas tree, and actually, if you maybe hear about this, we dance around the Christmas tree in Sweden. Me and my family doesn't do that. We dance around the house instead, because it doesn't fit here around the Christmas tree. So. Yeah, so we just hold our hands and dance around the house and sing. Yeah, this is my church at Christmas, and in every house, or in my family, we have Jesus in a crib. It's just what you have. Yes. And then we have julbord, which is Christmas table. We have a bunch of food. It's so good. We have pudding. We have sausage. We have fruits. We have meat, meatballs, cheese, everything. So it's just what you can imagine, and it's so good. I love Christmas table a lot. It's amazing in Sweden. Yes.